Okay, we're back live and just gonna update the tags and such. And tags. And let's see if the audio is working fine this time. I hope it is. And let's see if the audio is working fine this time. I hope it is. Yep, this time I sound fine, so I'm just gonna mute it and pause the replay so they don't, overload my connection. And let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Actually, let me link my channel so people know to watch me on Twitter. And oh, we won that game. That's good. Okay, I'm happy we won that game. Actually, let me just link this. Let me just link directly to the stream copy and Twitter. Alright. And back to chat. Everything is working as intended. Let's get this party started, shall we? Okay, let's open some boxes. Yay. Gifts, gifts, gifts. Christmas gifts, Christmas atmosphere. Everything is working fine. Alright, I don't know why they delivered my bed today. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I had to pause the stream earlier. That's part 1. This is part 2. I had to pause the stream to see if some package getting delivered. The package that got delivered is basically my mattress, and I can't really bother carrying it inside right now, so it's just sitting in front of my door. And I hope nobody steals it. If somebody does, that's gonna be bad. But I can't wait to sleep on it. Yay! Ooh, a tier 5 snowman. Yay! And some more tier 4 stuff, okay? And tier 1 and 2. Okay. Let's go. STB1. See, this is an STB1. The STI is an ST-I. Stalin the First or something like that. Just getting some drink of water to lube up the strings. Voice strings? Vocal cords. What do they call them cords if they don't look like cords? Looks like a membrane. Moves back and forth. Well, like a camera shutter or eyelids. Why don't I call them vocal lids? They're about as much as a cord as an eyelid is a cord. So my Friday streams seem to be a little less popular than my actual Wednesdays and Thursday streams. So maybe I will start streaming Wednesdays and Thursdays. Please reduce it to 30 FPS. It is 30 FPS. Stops. The current frame rate is too high. Please set the frame rate at 30 FPS or less. It is at 30 FPS or less. Start a stream. Okay. Is it okay? Fine this time. I hope it is. Yep, this time I sound fine, so I'm just gonna mute it and pause the replay so they don't. I hope it is. Yep, this time I sound fine, so I'm just gonna mute it and pause the replay so they don't. It seems to be repeating what's live. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I guess if somebody can't hear me right, they'll let me know. Well, peak current one. There's only one person watching, so that's not a big deal, but let me switch to analytics. Maybe playing and stopping the stream is a problem. It looks like one person watching, and that's probably me. And so I'm viewing myself. Yay! Playbacks 2, that's probably me again. Yep, this time I sound fine, so I'm just gonna mute it and pause the replay so they don't. It seems to be repeating what's live. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I guess if somebody can't hear me right, they'll let me know. Well, peak current one. There's only one person watching, so that's not a big deal, but ooh, I know why it's repeating, because Shadowplay is recording what I'm hearing, so yeah, I should keep it muted or paused. That's my problem. That's my problem. It'll just keep repeating it over and over again. Alright. Well, I'm waiting for battle too long in tier 10, so I'm just gonna keep playing tier 8s. This is my Chinese tank. I gave it an overview before. It's basically a bad tank. I researched my gun. I gave it the review on Twitch, so follow me on Twitch for future streams, so I don't have to split my audience in two. I know I can stream to both at the same time. I'm not streaming on both at the same time because simply I'm saying too much today. I seem to have the same problem President Obama had in 2008. Maybe I need to get a speech coach as well. I don't have the money, but whatever. I was gonna say again. Oh my god. This tank basically has bad gun, bad armor, bad everything. It is slower than most tier 8s. It has less armor than tier 8s. It has less gun depression than other tier 8s. Even the Russians have 6 degrees of gun depression. This one only has 5. That extra 1 degree of the gun depression is actually really good for Russian tanks, because the Russian tanks are just a little bit taller. The turret sits a little bit taller than this one. If you look at the 6 and this one, they're basically level. This is the same perspective, so they're the same dimensions, same ratio, basically. If you look, the gun is further back on this one. This one has 5 degrees of gun depression. This is the Russian tank. This is the Object 430. The Object 430 has the least gun depression of any other Russian tank. If we Russian medium tank at least. If we look at the tech tree, we select the Russians, and then we select the, that's Chinese. No, that is the Russians. There we go. They're tier 10s. Object 140. Gun depression preview. There we go. Preview. Gun depression is negative 6 degrees. If you look, the turret sits just a little bit farther to the front, just a little bit more forward, and it has a little bit more gun depression, but it has a flat armor. It's good at angling, but it's not good at frontal assaults, because from the front basically it has the same angle all over the place, and the angle is not that great. It is about 30 degrees from horizontal. If you look at it, it's about 30 degrees from horizontal, but the armor is just not that great. It's 100 millimeters, so at most you're gonna get 150 millimeters effective armor, and that's it. And that's a ricochet angle, basically. So your effective armor is not that great. Now, how did I exit this? Oh yeah, go to the garage. For this one, it sits low, not as high as the 140. And the turret is further back. But frontally, it has a lot of armor. If you look at the front plate, it's 45 degrees from vertical. But over here on the cheeks, it's nearly flat if you look at it. So you can poke the ridge lines a little bit better from the side. If you turn your turret about 45 degrees and you poke the ridge line, this part is basically flat on, well, basically horizontal from the viewpoint of the enemy. And that's why this one is a little bit better. Where was I going with this? Anyway, ooh. No, close this. I don't want this. There we go. I wanted to show you this tank. This tank cannot poke a ridgeline. It doesn't have the same slope. I'm comparing it to tier 10 tanks again. And it doesn't have the gun depression. And you cannot even point the turret 45 degrees forward, sideways to poke a ridgeline, because if your turret is 45 degrees, they have a shot at your side, and if we remove the track, you will see that this is a flat surface. It's not angled in any way, and it's not angled inwards or outwards. This is just a slab of steel that's sitting vertical from the ground, basically, right like this. So the only choice you have is sniping with this tank, and the accuracy is just not good enough for sniping. And the ventilation gives you basically zero improvement in accuracy. It's not great. Even if I had brothers in arms on this crew, which I probably should get because I have 2 skills, but I don't feel like spending the gold on it. Let's show it off in battle again. Would be nice if I can change the output device on my browser so that it outputs through a different device, so Shadowplay doesn't record it. That would be good. So I can listen to my stream at the same time, so I can check quality and stuff like that. And let's go. So like I said, this tank is not good at ridge lines. It's good for sniping, so I will actually get into a sniping position. Actually, I'm a tier 8 medium. I should rush the hill and try to fight it out with their tier 8 mediums over there, which is not a great thing to do because they have the premium T-34-3 premium Chinese tank, who is probably going to be rushing the same spot, and it's actually faster than I am, and it has better armor than me, and it has better gun than mine. Its gun is basically set up for brawling. It has better alpha. So this is gonna be a issue. If you can see, the gun depression is just horrible on this tank. There we go, they rushed the hill. Comet has much better DPM than me, and a 45M has better. I got myself in a bad spot, and I'm probably gonna die. There we go, trade it, and that was the problem. And a comet, and everybody is shooting at me, and I'm in a bad spot. Yep, no backup. Only the Firefly came to back me up. OI is too slow to make it up the hill in time, and I basically threw away my tank. And I didn't get to show you anything. This is what happens. Actually, this is probably a bad day to stream because Quickie Baby's holiday charity stream is going on right now. So if you're watching that, I can't blame you. If you're watching this later today though, or tomorrow on recording, Thank you very much for watching. I am not done. It will keep going. The stream quality is should be 1080 actually. The stream quality should be 1080, and basically that's it. I picked a really bad day to stream World of Tanks. So what I'm going to do is probably change the stream. Oh no, I can't do that while keeping it live, can I? No, I can't. I'm just gonna keep streaming World of Tanks for today. Maybe somebody will be able to join me. Let me just go back to manage. Actually, analytics, errors, user reported 0 errors, buffering 0, failed to 0. So there's no errors. Statistics, 2 playbacks, 0 chat rate. Actually, this is where you can follow me. Let's link that. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch as well. So I will paste that in and send you links. And it's sent only one link. Yay for chat. Let's do this again. Twitter. Paste it. Boom. Here's the Twitter. This is great. I've been live for 16 minutes. Well, actually, I'm going to be live for another about 30 minutes. And that's going to be all for today. Like I said, I picked a bad day to stream because of, well, Quickie Baby stream, which is for charity, so I don't mind it. This is going to be it for today, maybe. There's a lot of ringing on my doorbell. I don't appreciate it. But hey, what are you going to do? It's Friday and everybody's delivering stuff today, so I got my Christmas gifts and my Christmas bed. Why am I watching the Panther? That's not interesting. Let's see what the T-71 is doing, because the T-71s are light tanks and they're usually more exciting to watch because they do stuff. So, he's pulling back to defend the base against that Black Prince, which is probably a good idea because the only place where the enemy is left is the Panther is probably somewhere over here. And that's it. And yeah, everybody's telling me that my bed is here. Thank you. You know, I should probably get a sign for my door so people stop telling me that I have a package. Yeah, good job, guys. I don't know why they're fighting it out there when they could go in the cap and push the enemy and actually disperse them, split them in two, and that way they can deal with this. But I can't really criticize my team considering... Oh, there's the Panther. Yeah, he's done. He's done for. Boom. Autoloader for the win. But now the T-71 is kind of stuck in this place. He can't make it up the hill in time, and he's probably got about 3 shots left. Push him, push him, push him. Well, it was a nice try from the T-71. And 88. Anti-tank 8. Let's see what he can do. They shouldn't have split. At least artillery is dead, which means the 88 has a chance because of his reload and alpha damage. Fire. There it is. Good job, Hummel. So our artillery is actually doing his job properly. I think the T-34 went back to base. T-34-3. Yeah, he's probably heading back to base with the SU-100 M1. That was a bad choice, 88. Should have went around him. Because right now he's telling people that you're pushing him. And there it is. The Su-100M didn't go back to base. Yep. Guess what? He's behind you. Right click, right click. Auto aim. Auto aim. This is where you auto aim when you're trying to move and shoot at the same time, because look at that. He just threw away all his health without actually hitting. Well, he hit 1 out of 3 shots. And he died. And the Hummel hit him. This is a set. Why would I report him? Who would I report? Why report them? They're just bad at the game. It's not like they're... Can't report stupidity. Well, they're not stupid, man. They're just new. Stupid is someone who's like tier 10 and doesn't know what to do. Not somebody who's a tier 6. Was he at tier 6? Yeah, T-34 85 is a tier 6. Oh, the Bulldog, M41 Bulldog. Never mind, he's a tier 8. Well, yeah, but... Yeah, fuck you, Queens. The community is not the greatest community. I think that was an HE from the T-34-3. I feel bad for the Hummel. He did everything he was supposed to do. I let my team down. I was a tier 8. I was top tier. I was supposed to be doing heavy lifting. I didn't do that badly, actually. Well, maybe this gun is better. Let's see what we can do this game. And while we're waiting for the game to start, I'm gonna pause my stream just for a couple of, for 30 seconds, 40 seconds maybe. Okay, I am back. I am back, and I don't like the distribution of my team. There's only one place I can really help out, and that is if I go north in a spot for the T-34. Sorry, the E4 tank destroyer. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spot from this location where he can actually fire at them, which is over there. So I'm gonna sit here and look at the hill. That's my job today. look at the people who are coming up here. Looks like he's coming up the hill. Help me out. Yep, he is. There he is. There's our first target. I am not spotted. Now I'm spotted. Okay. I'll move out the way so I don't get, you know, killed. Come on. Crap. Well, anyway, as long as we keep him in check. There we go. Just make him waste his shots. Okay. Oh, heat, huh? You're shooting heat at a tier 8. Not a good idea, guy. I can't even track him. Why am I even trying to track him? I knew I was gonna take some damage, but it was better if we took care of him. Here's the two. Yeah, my ammo rack. He's probably gonna kill me. Ooh, I didn't die. And he's running off after the hawk. Follow him. Follow him. Don't let him kill him. The HWK. They call him a hawk. Doesn't matter. Alright, the E4 didn't. Yep. Okay, he got him. I'm gonna go back, spot base. Hopefully that will help. Actually, we're winning in 3 seconds. 2, 1, 0. Boom, base captured. We win. I'm surprised that worked out. The E4 helping me out won the game for us, honestly. Otherwise, those 3 guys would have been in cap, and it would have been 3 versus 2 capping. Hey, New Year's present 2 times 2. Yeah, nice. All right. This is a great. That was a great battle. You know, I didn't do that well in it, but you know, somebody's got to support the tank destroyers in our team. A lot of people leave the tank destroyer alone at base, and they're like, well, he's just camping. Well, what else is he supposed to do? He can't really push forward because he can get surrounded really easily. It takes 2 tanks to take him out. He can take 1 shot, and then he's surrounded and he's dead. So that's why I decided to support the E4. And I'm glad that he came up on the hill with me. Otherwise, that T10 would have been a bigger problem for me. So just because you see a tank destroyer camping in the bushes by the base or near spawn, it doesn't mean that he's doing a bad job. Just, you know, ask him, hey, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna spot for you. Just give me covering fire. And the guy was like, well, I'm not gonna give you covering fire because if you die, I'm alone. So I'm gonna come with you. And so he came with me. You're playing with people. Try being nice first, is what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm an asshole too, but, well, a lot of the time I'm an asshole. But you attract more flies with honey. I don't know why you would try to attract flies, and you would attract even more flies with shit, but we're trying to attract people. Get more people with honey. So the people in the house are screaming in front of my door because they like screaming in front of my door. Yep, hopefully somebody sees my resume online or answers my applications for an interview at least. I want to get to an interview. I don't want to get a job. I just want to get an interview. If I get an interview, maybe... crap. I fixed my track like a dumbass. My engine's out. And I'm gonna die. Yay! I hit him. Boom. This is what happens when you talk instead of play. So I'm gonna go back to garage and actually play something else. Maybe I shouldn't talk. Let's play my heavy. This is not my only heavy. This is the heavy that I want to keep leveling a little bit. Maybe get my extra experience for the day with that battle. And maybe actually show you something interesting instead of me rushing forward and dying all the time. Alright, I had my coffee this morning. I was jittery, and now I am crashing. I'm getting a caffeine headache, which is not a great thing. Or maybe I'm getting a dehydration headache because I only had one bottle of water today. That's not a good thing. Yeah. Rule of thumb: for every for every cup of coffee, drink at least one bottle of water. It will keep you from getting jittery, and it will also keep you from getting dehydrated. And dehydration sometimes feels like you're getting sleepy, so you usually drink more coffee, and you get stuck in this feedback loop. Basically, drinking coffee, getting dehydrated even more, so you drink more coffee, so you get dehydrated even more, and by the end of the day, you're shaking mess. So if you drink enough water with coffee, it does help you out. It does give you more energy, and you don't need energy supplements or caffeine pills or stuff like that. You just need 1 cup of coffee, which is less than 1 caffeine pill or caffeine pill, and it does do the job. If coffee is not doing the job, you may have sleep apnea and you're not sleeping well, because even 6 hours of sleep should allow you to wake up relatively refreshed. If it's good quality sleep, you should wake up refreshed. Depending on how much you work. I mean, if you work 16 hours a day, obviously 6 hours of sleep is not good enough. You would need at least 9 hours at that point to be healthy and on top of your game. A lot of work accidents happen because of overworked people, especially in dangerous jobs. If you look at the mortality rates for dangerous jobs, a lot of jobs have more death rate, probability of death than actual soldiers in the U.S. Army, which shouldn't be. It shouldn't be happening that way. And I believe that soldiers actually agree. You shouldn't be having such a high chance of dying. Oh crap! Made the mistake of doing that one. Yeah, that should be good enough. If he backs up, he will get shot. He is seen maybe quickie baby play, and that what he's doing actually works if somebody hasn't pre-aimed at you already with a gun like mine. And he hit my tracks. That's not a big deal for me. I can repair him before he reloads. Unless he's using the small gun. Yeah, unless he's using the small gun. 390 average damage, that's a small Russian gun. That's not a tier 9 gun. He's keeping me pinned for the defender, but unfortunately the defender is fighting tanks which are better than him, and he bounced. And now he's in check. If he backs up, I will shoot him. And I will actually win the engagement. Oops. just bounced. And now he's got me tracked, but he can't penetrate me. Side scraping with this tank is actually great, and he's gonna shoot me now. Oh no, he didn't. And now he completely bounced. He didn't even manage to damage my track. I didn't shoot because I was gonna bounce. Ooh, T-54 is pushing me. Hello. And my team didn't do anything. Now this guy's gonna try side scraping. No, he's just gonna wait for me to get surrounded. I'm dead anyway, no matter what I do. Hello. Yeah, there we go. I got Owl behind me. There we go. Cover my bottom plate. Cover my bottom plate, and I'm dead. There was no chance. There was nothing I could do to help my team without exposing my rear. Maybe I could have tried backing off, but I mean, why? Why? I mean, look at the team and look what happened. I would have to kill... How many kills do we have? 4? So 11 people to win this game. I would have to have killed 11 people to win this game. I'm not that good. I'm sorry. Even Quickie Baby's not that good. The reason I'm mentioning Quickie Baby is actually because he has his charity stream. So if you're watching me, why not go watch him? I know this is weird, but it's for charity. I mean, it's his holiday charity stream. Check out the charity that he's donating the money to, and maybe support him. I will play one more game, and that's going to be the last game of the day. And that's going to be... Oh, this one is still in battle. Well, should we wait? No, we shouldn't wait. It's going to be... You know what? I'm going to play my Russian tank, because I was explaining this tank earlier before. It has interesting armor. I would describe it as troll armor. It's good at side scraping a little bit, and it's good at... hill climbing a little bit, hold down battles because of the turret, but most of the time you will get penetrated by everything that you come across. But it has really good DPM. I believe it has the best DPM of the tier 10 Russian tanks, Russian medium tanks, and that's why I chose it. It has a little bit more alpha than the Object D62A, but it has a little bit lower rate of fire, so it has like 100 difference. Something like that. You should probably check that out, just so I don't give you wrong information. I'll check it out before I end the stream. I'll check it out in the garage. Right now I need to take the hill, help my team take the hill, because I'm only one of the people who are fast enough to make it up the hill. Only one of the people. Of course I'm only one of the people. I am one of the few people who can make it up the hill in time. The IS-7s, the TVP, the Czech tank, and me are basically the only people that can make it up the hill fast enough. Even the Super Conqueror doesn't have a good hill climb. But as you can see, the TVP is actually better than me, but it has a little bit less armor, especially in the turret. It's not that greatly armored. So that's up to you. Oh, Centurion Action 10. How did it? Oh, he's right above me. That's why I didn't see him. I just skipped over him. Alright, so there's 3 of us. And total of 5. But the IS-7s went in the corner. Heavy tank alley. I don't want to get shot by that guy, but I'll have to risk it. I have to risk it. There we go. Alright. Now, since we're contesting the hill, I'm going to actually take pot shots at these guys down there. And... there it is. There is a good tank to shoot at. Who's behind me? Alright, he didn't see me, that's fine. Miss. Shoot at my turret, please. Oh! Oh! Big mistake, bro. I got my ass handed to me. Where were the penetrations? Did he seriously penetrate my turret? No, that's not a penetrate. Oh, he had it. This is the problem with this tank. The turret is so close to the top of the plate. Sometimes you think you have it covered, but it's not. Now I'm visible again. I mean, I'm spotted again. Can't really shoot me from the back if I come here. Let me wake my driver up. Wake up, bro! Time to work. Crap. Oh boy, we're gonna lose this game. Especially if I could keep shooting the ground. Oh crap, coming in behind us. Yep, that was it. I was having better luck like an hour ago. What's going on? Only 600 damage. It doesn't make me happy. I'm not having luck today. I'm kind of glad nobody's watching this. I'm actually really glad nobody's watching this. Yeah, you're requesting fire at the 183? Yeah, I would have to show my side to their whole team. I already got my lashings for doing that. No, why are you trying? What is this guy doing? He had like the weirdest idea ever. Oh, good one. Okay, what was I gonna check here? Oh, the DPM of the defeat. Yeah, I know. The DPM of Russian tanks, medium tanks, Tech 3, Russian top tiers. T62A. Damage per minute 334. Damage per minute 334. 332.71. Yeah, it just has a little bit more. Just that little bit more damage per minute. That's why I picked it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week.